What's up guys, it's Ayesha. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So in today's video I am doing a really late Huda Beauty Black Friday haul. I actually did film this a couple of weeks ago and I looked at the footage and I wasn't happy with how it turned out, which is why I'm refilming it. So everything is like out of the packaging and all that. But yeah, if you'd like to see what I got, then please just keep on watching. So before I actually show you guys what I got, I do want to talk about like the duties and fees and customs and all of that just before we start. So my order total was £118 and that was like all of the makeup that I bought without tax and then customs and all of that. And then for duties and taxes, I paid £34.60. So there's actually two ways that you can pay for your duties and taxes. The first one was online and the second one was like at the door. I know I had a friend who paid at the door. I prefer to pay online. So I logged into the account, so you were given like a tracking code and I logged into that and then I paid how much was on there, which was £34.60, and it was fairly simple. You just like put in your card details and all of that and it was fine. So that's how much I paid. I think you only pay for customs if your order is over a certain amount. I can't remember, but I'll put in the description below. And also the way that duties and taxes are calculated is that DHL have a standard handling fee of £11 and then you get like 20% off of your order total is added to the £11 and then your total is those two added together. So that's all about like customs and duties and taxes and all of that. I'm now gonna like show you what I got, and I wanted to show you really quickly, like the thumbnail was probably gonna be different. Like I have a thumbnail like this, but obviously because I filmed it in a different day, I'm just gonna use that thumbnail. So I'm actually gonna tell you how much each thing costs. I have my phone right next to me and I'm gonna get up the prices for you. So I'm just gonna pick anything out in random and tell you how much it was. So to begin with, I ordered a couple of her mini obsessions palette and this is the first one. This is the warm brown one. This one was £8.40 and these are what the shades look like. I actually wanted to get the mauve one as well, but I don't think she did it on her website because I couldn't see it anywhere, but I would have ordered that one if I could. And then I also picked up some of her coloured ones. So this one is the topaz one and this is what it looks like. Then I also ordered the sapphire one and that's what this one looks like. And then I ordered the emerald one and that's what the emerald one looks like. Then I also ordered her matte perfection primer. I wanted to try this one because my complexion perfection one is running out. I remember I bought it around this time last year and it's lasted me a good year, but it's running out, so I want to try this one. And I also like having like a matte finish to my makeup. Like I don't know if you can kind of see, I mean obviously the highlight is like making it like shiny, I guess, but I like to have a matte finish. I don't really like having a dewy finish. There are like some days where I like dewy finish, so obviously I would use that one, but I generally like to have a matte finish, which is why I picked this one up. And this costed £8.80. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the Overachiever concealer and it just looks like this. This is the packaging. Let me go ahead and open it for you. So I actually already own this concealer, but my shade is a bit too dark for me. It's like, it's my skin tone, and obviously when I'm wearing a concealer I like it to be highlighting, so a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone. This one is in the shade Granola and I think this is like gonna be like the perfect match for me. Because I used her chart online, like she made a chart online and she was like, oh, toasted almond was the shade that would have matched me. And obviously because I was ordering online I didn't really see the shades in person, so I couldn't really tell. And then when it came to my house and I like swatched it and everything, I was thinking, you know, this kind of looks like my skin tone, so I don't know if it's going to be any good. And I was like not prepared to pay full price to buy the same concealer, so I was like, if they have a sale or anything I'll buy it then. And that was £9.50. And then I also got the powder as well, and this one is in the shade Blondie. And I also, same thing, I own this powder in Kunafa, which is dark for me, like it's a bit too dark for me. When I went to Selfridges, the woman actually tried it on me and she was like, oh yeah, this is your perfect skin tone. And I was like, you know, I didn't really look at it very well, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, let me just buy it, because I was buying the foundation at the same time, so I was like, yeah, let me just buy that as well. When I got home and I tried it and I was like, you know, this is a bit dark for me, because I like my powder to be a little bit brightening as well, because I put it under my eyes and, you know, wherever I highlight. So that's why I wanted my powder to be like a little bit brighter. But yeah, I think this one is gonna be a good shade for me. I'm not gonna open it out just because, you know, I'm just conscious of the time because my battery is like flashing, so I know this video is gonna like quickly finish, so I'm just trying to speed through everything. That was £13.80 by the way, just in case anyone wanted to know. I know I said I would put the prices in and I keep forgetting to do that. I then also picked up a couple of her lashes. So this is what Farah looks like. These look really nice. I actually bought my friend the Arabian Nights collection, I think it is by Huda Beauty. So it was like these like lashes, and then it was the Warm Browns eyeshadow palette, and then it came with the Demi Matte liquid lipstick, which I've never tried any of her Demi Matte liquid lipsticks. I might try them, but for now I'm happy with my normal standard liquid mattes. And then I also got these lashes, which are the hoodie lashes, and these look really nice. The hoodie lash costed me £7, and then the Farah lashes cost £7.50, and I thought the hoodie lashes would be more expensive because, you know, a lot of people like want them more, like that one's more popular, but surprisingly they weren't. Then I also picked up one of her lipsticks. This is the only like lipstick that I own from her, as in like normal. I really like the packaging, like it's really nice, and then the way it like closes with that magnetic closure, that's really nice. And this is in the shade Promotion Day, I believe. Let me have a look. So this is what it looks like. I actually got this shade by accident. I meant to get Graduation Day, but I accidentally picked this one, which I'm not mad about because the color is stunning. So it was on my list anyway, but you know, I had like in order of preference, and this one was like, you know, near the end, but Graduation Day was like at the top, but that's fine because I still wanted it anyway. And that costed me £10.80, which I think was still a little bit expensive for a lipstick, but you know, I still bought it. I only got one of them because, you know, I thought they were still quite expensive for a lipstick. And then I got some of her liquid mattes, and these are the shades that I wanted at the beginning when they first launched, and then they sold out. So these are the shades that I picked up. So Heartbreaker is this one, Vixen is this one, and then Famous is this one. Focus, yeah. So those liquid mattes were £9 each, and then last but not least, I'm going to show you the nude palettes. This one is Rich, and then this one is Medium. Now I actually ordered these from Feel Unique, and if you've watched my Black Friday haul, if you haven't seen it, like I'll link it in the description for you. Something happened when I opened these palettes. I can't even open them now because I've got nails on, so I'm struggling. So I opened the palette and immediately all of the shades, well actually the shimmery shades were cracked and they literally fell out of the palette, and I was so upset because I was really looking forward to these palettes. So I did send a complaint email to Feel Unique, and they were really sweet about it. Like, they were very good with the customer service. I mean, they generally are good, and they managed to replace these within, like, I think it was 3 days. I contacted them on Thursday evening, so it was like around 7-8 o'clock, which obviously, like, I think their operating hours are like 9 to 5, I'm not sure, but it was like after 5 p.m, so obviously I knew I wasn't going to get like an email back until the next day. So I got an email back on Friday, and they were like very sweet about it. They were like, oh yeah, can you just send us a picture? So I sent them a picture of like the broken palettes, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, like we'll send you like a new one. And then I managed to receive it by Monday, so that was really good. This is what the medium palette looks like. I'm really loving these shades. I mean, I don't know why it's called a nude palette, because when I think of nudes, I think of like light colors and not like pinky colors, but these are like pinks. But I know for a fact, I remember her saying that she wants to like change the way like people see nudes and stuff. That's why she has like her new nude palette, which is like got a lot of pinks in them, because she was like, that's the new type of nude. And then this is what the Rich palette looks like. I'm really like excited to use this like on my best friend, because my best friend is actually Somalian, so she has like quite deep complexion. It was like darker than mine, and every time she goes to like put makeup on, she's like, oh, nothing's gonna suit me because obviously I'm quite dark. And I'm like, you know, I want to challenge that. I want to like create a look for her and like make her see that, you know, you can wear makeup even if you are a darker complexion. So that's everything that I picked up from the sale. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, because I started uploading on YouTube much more frequently now. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, which I do like makeup tutorials like this. I also film this for YouTube as well, which I think by the time this video goes up, this look is probably already on my channel, so I will link it in the description if you'd like to see this look, where it's like a New Year's Eve glam look. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!